Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. This one's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords under the command of Zen 1983. Now, he's told me that this game has a rather exciting ending, so I can't wait to see exactly what happens. Okay, they're off. Now, as you can see, the 155mm howitzer on the M44 is actually mounted in a swivel bracket on the body of this Walker Bulldog, because that's where the hold comes from, and it actually makes this able to shoot over a wide arc of fire, and he carefully threads the needle on those trees to avoid letting the enemy know precisely where he is. Okay, where's he going to go? Oh, he's going to situate himself on this piece of land near the river. Okay, he's looking for a target. Oh, a couple of targets have gone up. Trying to get into that little spot. Oh, they just killed our AMD 178B. But there's a couple of enemy tanks making their way across the field there. Fires around at T20 and splashes in for 98. Now, there are M44s currently in service with the Turkish army. The Americans actually sold some to them. Nice hit there. That was a penetrating round. 533 hit points. The alpha damage of this Arty is 550. So to get 553 at 533, he must have penetrated the strip. Well, he's down to just 167 hit points. So if he can land a round just near him, he'll be out the game. Oh, that was close, but not close enough. 5 hit points only. Okay, he's gone to counter battery now. Or is he? No, he was just scrolling out and trying the control right hand mouse button method. It does work. I don't know why he fired that one there. There's no target there. There is a target here. T-25-2, American tank destroyer. He's trying to do a leading shot, but unfortunately we lost sight of the target. And that's during a bit of forestry work. He was fairly close to the T-25-2 though. Okay, he's marked the target and he's now going to aim at it. Got a bit of reticule nudge there. I think he was recentering the vehicle. Rounds out. Direct hit! Good shot, 233. It's a non-penetrating impact round. Going for the P43 Biz. Can he get this on target? Not loaded yet. Instead, he's decided to go for the VK. Rounds out. That's a good hit. Unfortunately, the enemy's getting hit, but our teammates are getting hit by the enemy Arty at the moment as well. Okay, he needs to go for either the T-25-2 or that Cromwell. He's lining up for the Cromwell. Rounds out. Oh, that's a kill. And that was a penetrating shot as well. 453, definitely penned. And the enemy Arty's been spotted right at the back of the map. Or at least one of them has. Our guys are now at the cap area. He fires around the T-25-2, but it hits that rock face. He might need to reposition to get that guy. He's now looking at a T-34-85. Unfortunately, he's in that dip and that rock happens to be in the way. Going for the Panther instead. Dialing in. Need to get it fully dialed in to get an accurate shot. Rounds out. Nice hit. 232. Good shot. The reload on the M44 is around about 16 seconds, maybe 17 if you haven't got all the equipment or if you're not using premium consumables. But if you are using everything, you can get it down to about 15.5 seconds. Going for the enemy RT, was spotted on that peninsula. Didn't get a hit. We've got somebody capping. And our M12's decided to park himself over here while he's shooting. Fairly risky because it's a bit in the open, but might as well try. Now things are not going so well now because we're 2 tanks down on the enemy team. We were quite a long way up, but unfortunately we've had a few letdowns, you might say. A lot of the tanks that were down at the other end of the map have been wiped out. We're now going for that T-20. He's hiding behind the houses, but oh well, the T-3485M just took out the T-25-2. Trying to go for the T-20. Oh, and he took it out of aim view at exactly the wrong moment, and now he can't get a shot. Don't know why he did that. I think he actually tried to come out of aim view just as he fired, and instead he fluffed it up and didn't fire and lost the aim. And that's one of the dangers of trying to pull back after you shoot. You can actually come out of the aim altogether. T-3485 this time, got him in the side for 219. But if he goes into the Eastern Passage, he's actually going to lose the ability to shoot at these enemies because the rock's going to be in the way. And I have the feeling he's trying to get down there to support his teammates. They're trying to cap, and they're very close to capping out, but the enemy's there at the cap at this moment. Oh, and they got to reset. Now it's down to just one enemy. It's the Black Prince. Our guys are capping. They managed to wipe out all the guys who were there, but he can't shoot at the Black Prince because the Black Prince is around the other side of the mountain, so he's had to come all the way back. It would have been better if he'd actually just driven straight across the field towards the cap that way. Can he get back in time to get shots on the Black Prince? This is where this Arty really helps being a prodigy of the Walker Bulldog, because it is quite fast. Not the fastest Arty, but it is quite fast. He just needs to get a lot closer. He might have to shotgun the Black Prince, come up behind it. He probably won't get enough time to do a lot of damage. He's coming right over the top. Taking all the shortcuts he can. Go for it. Oh, we just lost the guys who are capping. And now he's got the Black Prince face to face. He goes for it. Oh, he fluffed the shots. And he just rammed himself to death against the side of the Black Prince. He fired his shotgun, but it missed the Black Prince altogether and landed some distance away from the cap. And now it's all up to the M12 to deliver the victory. I'm not sure if he can, but he'll give it a go. I have the feeling that the M12 is going to do exactly what Zin did and go through the Eastern Pass down to the cap. And if the Black Prince goes to our cap and the M12 starts capping, he might actually be able to cap out before the Black Prince can return. Now the M12 has got a 155mm howitzer, same as the M44, but it's actually a French design, this one. And you can tell that from the breech block, actually, because the breech block is, well, it's particularly familiar for anyone who has French artillery. You'll actually notice that a lot of their artillery seems to have the same breech. Well, it's the same design, I think, more than anything. But it's actually a French design from the First World War. And the gun was particularly effective, so the Americans actually fitted these to 100 M12s that they built from M3 hulls that they lengthened. It was a very effective Arty as well. They used to call it the door knocker because they used it to knock down the bunkers that the Germans put up, the concrete bunkers. It was very, very good at knocking those down. But he's being very crafty to sneak up on the cap. But I have the sneaking feeling that the Black Prince has gone all the way up to our cap. Or he may have gone hunting Arty at the other end of the map. And Zin's offering him advice as to where the Black Prince went. He said he thinks he went west. And he says, they saying, get on cap and start capping. Now go around the other side of the tanks. Leave the tanks together, that's it. And turn to use their wrecks for cover. And if he comes back, shotgun him. Now it's the long wait. Not all the M12s actually went on service to the European theatre during the Second World War. I think it was about 72 of them actually went over. But there are many pictures of M12s being used in action in the European theatre. And they used to have another vehicle virtually identical to this one without the gun, and that would carry all the ammunition for the M12. "45 seconds. Oh, it's getting tight. If that guy in the Black Prince managed to get all the way to the enemy, get to our cap, he's going to be kicking himself that he didn't stick around and wait for the other Arty to turn up. Of course, if the M12 does get a shot in on that Black Prince before the end of the game, he might actually be able to kill him. And here he comes! And he's fired at the wreck! Can he get a shot in? Well, he does. Now, can he cap out? And he did cap out just as the guy got a shot in. But he didn't reset, which means that it's victory. And Reggie likes that as well. He's singing in the background. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was the second class tank of us in 1983 in the M44. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12 in this one. And he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And a Confederate for getting more hits on more tanks than anyone else in his team that were then subsequently killed by other teammates. His win rate for the game was 4,495, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. He did get the highest damage, 2,452 hit points. The next high scorer was the VK3002D that he killed with 2,177. And then it was that AMX 12 ton with 2143. He managed to get an All-X medal. The Black Prince managed to get a Steel Wall and a Defender. Funnily enough, surprisingly, that was for resetting the guys who were actually capping after a long time. And that Yak Panther also managed to get a Defender during that game. The M12 managed to get an Invader. The T-34-85M got a leather slayers, Pascucci's and a Top Gun, so lots of medals for everyone. And the T-34-85 also got a leather slayers, but it was in 1983 he got the highest amount of medals. He got Gore's medal, High Caliber and Confederate. When it came to kills, it was actually the T-34-85M. He got 6 kills in the game. 4 kills went to the Black Prince, 3 kills to the T-34-85 and the VK3002M, and I'm afraid Zin only got the 1 kill from that game. When it came to base XP, it was the T-34-85M again with 1,045. 857 went to the T-34-85, not the M1, and 804 went to Zin in his M44. He fired 13 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 2 penetration, 7 splash. Damage of 2,452 hit points, of which 2,286 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration, I'm afraid, yeah. And he also damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 270 hit points of stun assist of 8 stuns, sorry, not 6. He earned 29,060 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, took away 20,535 credits. He received 5 bonds for the medals, and 804 XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it was a great finish, wasn't it? Because that M12, if the Black Prince had got a reset, I think it's very likely he would have killed the M12 because he wouldn't have been able to reload in time. And there's no way the M12 could have built up enough speed to ram kill the Black Prince. So the enemy would have won if only he'd fired a little sooner with an HE round. I think he did fire an HE round, but it just didn't damage the M12 at all. So there you go. Exciting ending. If you enjoyed that replay, Please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.